the 7th.
Wait. People batting are home, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't think I'll never press that.
Okay. Never press that one. Got it. Yeah.
That's right.
Right. I was gonna ask if it was gonna be a hit, but it bounced, so it's not. Yes. Haha.
I'm going to get you on.
Ow. I thought as soon as you put 3, you would do it.
No. It's not that smart. Chair.
Damn.
That's a very long strike.
I can't believe you're sitting there in the field.
Yeah, that's the bullpen.
There's 3-2, right? Okay.
Yeah.
That would be a hit. Hit. Did I put it on home?
Yes.
I almost hit this one.
Oh. You could have been doing, mess anything up.
How old are these guys?
I'm about 23 to 28, 29.
Like 20 to 30.
There's some 18 and 19-year-olds. Actually, only 19-year-olds is one of the best relievers.
Pitching wise? Because their arm is new.
No, he's a submarine guy, so he's slower than the other. That's where it's up.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
That one would be considered a hit, correct?
No, it's not. You play softball.
What a woman. This is great.
I
Good for you.
wanted to make sure.
Keep her forever. You got a good view on this thing or what?
Yeah, I think so.
Have you looked on the
Yeah.
Yeah. I look over, sometimes I see Hassan Westbrook's head just kind of hanging over it, you know?
Yeah.
Is it good through the window or do we need to open it?
No, we're good through the window.
Do I got to call this thing? I'll call it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you got Joe Torre today. Joe Torre, Tyler Lessick, and
Maddie.
Maddie. bring your wife to work day. I got to do that 2 or 3 times a week. Fly ball to Hen. Baggett got the knock. Brett Smith grounded out. And then who's that? TK Kuntz popped up to third. So they'll go to the 8th. Kuntz, by the body language, looks like he was trying to win the World Series there. Is it hot up here? Or is it just me? You hot or no?
No.
Yeah, I was running around. You know what it's time for, though? Breakfast. Probably get the mouthwash out. All right, so this is the continued. This is going to be another YouTube video, obviously, right? So this is the continued game from yesterday. Brilliance Sox. I don't know if it's disappointing or exciting. Where were they up? 5-0.
Yeah.
Blew 5-run lead.
6-0.
6-0. Blow a 6-run lead at 6-3. Game gets tied 6-6. They go back up 9-6, and then Taylor Olmstead in his first week back in the Yins hits a 3-run homer to tie the game. And now I guess Keaton Sullivan, who finished the game yesterday, gave up the 3-run homer to Olmstead, is going to continue on the mound. Brilliant Sox are going to be a pitcher light after today as Alex Fishberg signed to go to the Pioneer League, join Idaho Falls. He'll be gone after today. He came here from Cleburne. He was actually on the Brilliance roster to start the season, got signed to go to Cleburne. Never pitched for us, left at midnight that night of opening day, drove to Cleburne, pitched 20 innings down in the American Association, and will be leaving for Idaho Falls. He pitched in this game before Keaton Sullivan. Sullivan was with 2 Frontier League teams this year, and now pitching basically, what time was the game yesterday, 3 o'clock?
Yeah, I ended at 3.
So he's pitching, 16 hours later. Wild Things Campus Wi-Fi works?
Not right now.
No? What do we use?
I'm using my hotspot.
Oh, we're going to use the hotspot?
Yeah.
Boo.
I got mine turned on.
Should I use yours or mine?
You can use mine.
Do I even know how to do that?
It does. That's fine.
Ty's iPhone? I suck with technology.
Oh, that's 12.
Lowercase?
Couple away.
Boo. So Ty Arlesic, needs to be in the MLB organization or wherever his wife wants to live. You want to live in Florida, wife? So I guess Ty's not going to Florida, but we'll find something for him. Guy is a stud. He's half the reason that these guys have been signed. 74 guys now after Fishberg have been signed because we have accurate and detailed stats. Bradley Roberto leads off the top of the 8th. New umpire for this game. He didn't finish yesterday. Joe DiDardo was the umpire yesterday. Today is, you know this guy? You know this guy's name or not? Smith? No, Mike Davis. Mike Davis calls another ball. I would think Berto's going to take a strike here. And if I'm Brilliance, I would have somebody up in the bullpen right now. Because who knows? Akimasa Yasuda is the Game 2 starter for Brilliance. Killed my 4th fly since I've been up here. 1 per ball thrown. So Roberto's at first. McCurdy, happy to see a different umpire today.
He's never in a good mood after those games.
McCurdy?
Yeah.
McCurdy's a competitor. You know, his dad is Santa Claus, so he's probably got a very light off season. So in season, he's pretty fired up. His dad's a real life Santa Claus. So he's the nicest guy ever, but he's a giant. Roberto going first pitch on Bockley. He got him. Oh, he calls him safe. The tag looked a little hip high in the back area. And it kind of looked like Berto got in there, but one thing that infielders aren't doing enough in this league, especially in an extra inning game here, I would be pushing that runner so far off the bag outside before he even slides in. Don't give him too much of a window. You know, doing basically what Aaron Burley used to do and just cutting the guy down. That's my 6th fly killed up here. If he throws a ball here, I'll be on point with balls and flies killed. Got 5 balls, 6 flies killed. Ball 6, 6 flies killed.
6 straight balls.
6 straight balls, yeah. And now they're starting to move. That's Yasuda. I wouldn't be opposed if I'm Brilliance and this game goes on more than just this inning to go to Yasuda and then start him in the next game. It's a 7-inning game. Yasuda is really durable, not going to need a lot of turnover time. I don't know what way is better to stay on the side here. Where do they usually stay, on the side or behind it? They sit here. They sit here.
Either way.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Ball 3. Podgol came in the game to pitch, was the DH originally, is on deck. Frankie Podgol having a pretty good season. And he might be able to vulture a W here. If they can score a run and hold him off. Who's pitching for the Road Warriors? Coleman Goodman?
Yeah.
Calls a strike on McCurdy, 3-1. McDade, one of the best arms in the league in right. Say McDade and Brett Smith and Noel Chino have three of the 5 or 6 best arms in the league. Dustin Macaluso with the Killer Bees is exceptional. Berto's free. Curdy fouls it off on the left side. Is that gate now open?
Behind us now.
The one like right here?
Yeah. I was able to get in the office today to get the keys.
Didn't they all sleep here though? They're all here. I'll text Kenny.
Ooh.
Punch him out.
Uh-huh.
Curry not happy to see any umpires.
Podgol's another dangerous hitter in this situation. I think it's 9 or 10 doubles.
Yeah, we'll get you the numbers on Frankie Podgol.
Podgol's batting 283 with 11 doubles, 5 home runs, 15 RBIs, and 16 runs, 22 walks, 22 Ks.
Yeah, he's having a good year. Fouls it back, up over the top to the right. Podgol's in the conversation. Somebody needs a first baseman that can definitely hit in the Frontier League right now. Lives in the Illinois area near Schaumburg, and those teams have been telling them about him. Podgol, not the only Podgol playing every day. Nick Podgol, 100 at-bats in the minor leagues. Pitch up and in. Nick and Frank both get ready with us down in South Florida in the preseason. Nick was a 7th-round pick in 2018 with the Blue Jays, and he's got 5 home runs, 18 RBIs right now. Recently activated from the 7-day injured list for the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. Nick's back playing again every day. Must have had an injury early in July. Was placed on the 7-day list July 1st and didn't get off till the 23rd. Got to New Hampshire May 3rd. Frank's been with us the entire season. High heater, 3-2. Trying to do a job, drive that run in, but better off just turning it over to Smybert. James Smybert is the last remaining Canadian. Yeah, right?
Yes, I believe so.
All of his Canadian teammates have gone either to the IBL or signed in the Podgol to right field. That ball, McDade, it's going to be down for more than one. Podgol's got a double. McDade is so disappointed how that ball bounced. And there's the lead for the Road Warrior Black Sox. He might vulture himself the W from yesterday. If they can hold this lead, Coleman Goodman gets 3 outs. Frank Podgol would get the win and the game-winning hit.
No, Goodman with the win. Did he pitch this last inning?
Oh, he did pitch the last
Yeah.
inning. Oh, I thought Frank pitched the last inning.
No.
Sorry, I didn't see the end of the game. I was.
No. Norman started off the bottom of the ninth.
You mean the bottom of the seventh?
Yes, bottom of seventh.
Oh, so they already threw their half.
Yes.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm half an inning late. Sorry, kids. Whatever. What do you want from me? I was getting the game balls. Hey, I'll tell you, Keaton Sullivan looks around the plate, throwing more strikes.
That ball? Yeah,
That was a ball?
I think so.
So we said Smybert, the last remaining Canadian, got Smybert from Quebec in the preseason along with Jose Vasquez, Dylan Jacober, fouled straight back by Smybert. Good swing here at 9:30 in the morning. He's locked in. Samir Santos on deck here, picks up the foul ball. Santos traded over the Road Warriors from Brilliance. Be part of this run here to catch the Wolfpack. They're only a couple of games back, playing pretty well since the second half of the second block. This is the first third of the third block. Fouled straight back again. Sullivan's been around the plate. The reason he got released was probably because of some walk numbers, but trying to prove that he's a strike thrower here could get him out of here. Velo in the low 90s. I think he hit 95 the other day when the Washington Wild Things were watching. One-two pitch. Up and away. Sullivan slips a little bit. I called him Slack because we have two Keatons. Keaton Sullivan, Keaton Slack. Keaton Slack on the Wolfpack roster. Michael Keaton, original Batman, here in Pittsburgh. Gotham City. Ken Williams playing catch with Akimasi Yasuda down there in the pen. And Smybert crushes one's probably going to land on top of the dugout, actually probably a little deeper on the concrete. Oh, he gets inside of one. Guy can handle the bat. Chino makes a running catch. Hat falls off. Chino pretty athletic out there. He could pick up a shortstop. Basically have three guys that can almost play center field. McDade, more of a right fielder, but McDade, Brett Smith, and Chino in the outfield. This outfield has become one of the better ones with the last place team, even if they play Buser or Baggett or anybody else out there. Two of the three can run it down. Bonafide run it down. Brilliance trying to get out of the basement. I think they're, 7 games out of third. So we'll know in about a week how close they're going to be. But they've won, 2 since the break? 2-2?
Yeah.
They're 2-2. Wolfpack went 3-2 after the break. Killer Bees went 2-3 in a 5-game series. This is game 5 of their 5-game series. No, this is game 5, and Sunday or game 2 will be game 6. 3 home and 3 away for each. Pitch down. Brilliance will play the Killer Bees on Monday, and the Road Warriors will play the Wolfpack. I feel like we haven't played each other. Those teams haven't played each other in a while. Oh, Santos delivers down the line. Coons can't cut it down. Podko scores, Santos double, and it's a 2-run lead. That's tough for Sullivan. Pitched the day before, the next morning. What is the deal? Just trying to figure out my life here. There's some gnats up here.
big moth in the middle mirror. I mean, the window.
And a big moth. Yeah, we won't kill the moth, though. Just out of respect for...
Mothman.
No, I was thinking more Sounds of the Lambs. Spencer Henn at the plate with Olmsted on deck. Olmsted hit that game-tying 3-run homer in the top of the 7th yesterday. It was not off Keaton Sullivan, was it? It was off of Roger On.
It was off of. It was off Sullivan.
It was off Sullivan.
Yeah.
"3-0. Oh, after you give up those runs, you got to just throw the thing over the plate, see if you can get out of it before you face the dangerous guy again. Way above in the hole to Cy. Olmsted on deck. Henn 3-0. "3-1 now. This could be a big day for them if they could have won both these games. Close the gap on the Road Warriors a little bit. Get themselves to 5 games back of the Road Warriors for third place. Santos could have stolen third there. Henn swings through a high 3-1 heater. This guy's got to see it down with the velo. Keaton Sullivan a little more velo than we've been seeing as of late. So when you see a guy like that, it's hard to go up in the zone and just catch up to the same maybe low to mid to high 80s that you've been catching up to. Walks Henn.
Olmsted's a single away from the double from a cycle.
Single away from the cycle. How many pitches has this guy thrown?
A total of 55
We should get him out of there.
in the past 2 innings from
We
yesterday.
should cut this kid down. He's going to be down for 3 days after this, man. Olmsted single away from the cycle. Does that jinx him? No. Calls a strike, kind of looks a little away, but veteran umpire says, let's get this inning over with. I don't blame him. Sullivan's just got to let it eat down the middle and see if what these guys can do with it, because it's your second day. You already gave up the runs. The more dudes you put on base via walk, good chance those guys score right there. I would have went with another heater, 9:30 in the morning, 92-mile-an-hour heater, not easy to deal with unless you're an experienced men's league player or have been in the minor leagues or whatever, and giving these guys too much credit. Down by 2, already get up in the 60s, pitch count in 2 days. Why not just throw a couple heaters? Swings through one. What was that, slider?
Looked like it.
1-1. Or no, that was 1-2. That was 2-1. 2-1 slider. Got to get out of it here. Ground ball third. Demko, what a play. Demko, he's going to be safe at first, but a nice play, and he hit for the cycle. Taylor Olmsted, probably the first Yinzer player to hit for the cycle. I'd have to look back.
Minor was a double way.
But I'd have to look back to last year because I don't know if anybody hit for the cycle last year, but we got a no-hitter and we got a guy hit for the cycle. Right, so Olmsted the cycle, and who had the no-hitter? Ozerski?
Yes.
Have we had a 3-home run game?
A 3 home run game? No. We've had 2. We've only had 2.
I wonder if last year Danny Muller might have hit 3 homers in a game. Macaluso hit 3 home runs on Empire League opening day, but that was in the Empire League. Danny Muller also hit 3 home runs on the Empire League opening day years ago. No 3 home run games, but a no-hitter, a cycle, and now Waybov takes a strike down and away. Moose with a nice play there. Moose's third baseman manager, Mark Demko. What's that?
It didn't look like it was anywhere close to his head. He ducked out of the way.
Waybov?
Yeah.
Well, he's all over the plate and kind of dives a little bit, so you think things are closer to you than they are. But, guy throwing hard early in the morning again. It's hard to bear down on it. That ball's crushed by Waybov, but Brett Smith catches it before the warning track. Desai crushes one, but it doesn't matter. He's out 11-9. They get a couple of runs. And now it looks like Coleman Goodman again, right? Gotta be.
I would think.
Let's get a bullpen catcher down in right field for Akimasa Yasuda. If this kid Parenti is not playing, get your starter going for the next game. Let's get the starters for next game going.
Who's that catcher?
It's Finistad is just warming them up.
Oh, okay.
Because Santos was on base. So Finistad traded over for a couple of days because Barbetti had to do who knows what. Got a message from Bruce Bell this morning. Bruce Bell started yesterday for the Tri-City Valley Cats against Washington in a loss. Bruce Bell was signed with the Killer Bees before the season. We signed him in the Atlantic League. Ended up going to York with Mark Mason for a good part of the season, and then now in Tri-City with Pete Incaviglia, a couple of big-time managers that Bruce gets to play for after last year being in the USPBL, basically getting kicked out or leaving the league because they wouldn't let him do his weighted ball stuff. Bruce Bell came over to us and pitched in the NWO competition camp. He was actually in the NWO competition camp first, said he had the offer to go to the USPBL. We told him not to go. He went, couldn't throw his weighted balls, came back, was one of the best pitchers we had for about a month and a half. Probably should have won pitcher of the year, but Ken Alone with the Surge won it on the Empire League side. But the Empire League, Eddie and Jerry end up helping Bruce Bell get a job with York in the offseason when they need an arm right after our tour. Bruce was on tour with us, ready to come start the Yinzer, and Eddie and Jerry and Mark Mason remembered him from the Empire League, and that was when we brought 2 Empire League teams over here to Washington Wild Things Ballpark last year, and Bruce still playing professionally. Got a start last night in this ballpark. Coleman Goodman in the bottom of the 8th now against Brilliance with Chino, Antone, and McDade. This is a dangerous part of the lineup. Try not to give up 2 runs to Coleman, one of the best sidearm relievers in the league. Maybe the best sidearm reliever in the league. We've been trying to get him on a couple of different teams. I don't know the exact numbers, but there's pretty much him and Cologne right now. Nasty 1-1. Kid is nasty. He's got the red hair flowing at you. It looks like a caveman. He's done some military service time, so actually I'm pretty sure his 4 or 5 years military service time restarts his age. So he's 27, but he's actually 22, 23 on baseball paper. So that helps with being a vet type player. He's got 14 innings in 11 games, a 3.68 ERA. He's only walked 5 guys.
He's better at ERA than Cologne.
Yeah, well, much better. Yeah. Cologne has been good, but he's been up and down, on and off. And Coleman Goodman has been a couple of saves. And what, he hit him?
Yeah.
That sucks. Working a little too quick. Got to slow it down now. Now, Chino absolutely flies. Will he run with a hole on Antone and chasing 2 runs? You need to get to Jacob Bockley here. You want to get to Bockley, one of the most dangerous guys in the lineup. Last year hit a handful of home runs in this league, but only 2 right now. One of them's earlier in this game, which was yesterday. So if you can get to him, and this is a pretty good matchup here for Brilliance with Antone and Bockley in the same inning against Coleman Goodwin. Coleman Goodwin. Goodman or Goodwin?
I was told both of them.
NCG, I call him.
Probably easier.
NCG's only given up 7 free passes with walks and hit by pitches and 58 batters faced, 12 strikeouts and 11 appearances, and now it's 2-1 to Antone.
Chino's fast, but he has bad time because that's 3 cut stealings so far and 3 stolen bases.
So 3 steals, 3 caught stealings
Mm-hmm.
for Chino, a guy that scored 100 runs in 98 games at Alabama State. But maybe, starting the season halfway through with us and just same as taking at bats, you might give some away. But on the bases, those numbers, he's gone. No, he bluffs hard. That's one thing he does pretty well. He plays the bluff game really well. Now, full count, down by 2, I probably don't run because you could hit into a double play, but depending on the approach of Antone, you could run, and I bet something good happens. Full count's a good time to go, but maybe not down by 2. He stays. Ball 4. I don't know if Chino knew the count there because he looks like he's looking in like, what? Because maybe he would have ran full count, So here's Barrels McDade. I call him Barrels. This kid, nothing but knocks since we've known him. Was signed in the Atlantic League with the Lexington Legends for 15 at-bats, but he's hitting 288 here going into this game, which started yesterday. They're happy to get him back, but at the same time, we don't want anyone to get released. He was filling the spot for an injured outfielder, pulled his groin. Oh. Smybert took a spill. Is he all right? Dives for a foul ball, first pitch swing on the right side. So
That's the second collision of this game.
did they run into each other?
I'm assuming so.
No, he just dove. He kind of rolled over weird. Yeah, I saw McCurdy forearm Olmstead to the ground in the bullpen yesterday. The thing is, right there, you almost don't want to catch that ball because the runner's tagging. Goodman with the quick move, the little Bombella shuffle there, and gets on McDade. That ball got on him quick. It's 0-2. See, right now, Chino, with a guy like McDade hitting, should probably let this guy hit and not dance around in the background so much, especially with 2 strikes, funky guy with nasty stuff. Just sit tight, let your boy hit. Fouls it off. McDade having a rough one. Almost popped out foul, then gets the quick pitch nasty. Then he fouls one off his own body. McDade with 4 doubles, a triple, 8 RBIs, 8 runs in 20 games. Basically, I think 16 or 17 games before he went to Lexington. P.J. Phillips grabbed him to fill an injury spot. So that was a time call by the hitter. Coleman Goodman trying to work fast, which he is working fast. If I'm Frank Podko, I'm playing in front of the guy at first base, trying to get these outs before we get to Bockley. One thing, as McDade fouls that off, one thing with young, independent minor league ball players that I see is they're not always looking in the on-deck circle. You play the scoreboard, the situation, and the on-deck hitter. And if the on-deck hitter is Bockley, I'm not going to play back and maybe only get 1 out. I'm going to play up. And I'm going to try to get these force outs and as many outs as I can get before Bockley comes up in a 2-run game. McDade, ground ball to short. This might be a gift double play. Smybert and Desai turn it. And it's Chino at third with Bockley up and Trey Hunt next. Wow. McDade was just fighting, hit it off the mound. Way above and Smybert turned it. Smybert kind of in that shift in right field, not really deep enough. or just deep, not really over enough. So this could be it. Manny Alonso in the third base bullpen is warming up. He's 5-0. And on the first base bullpen, Akimasa Yasuda, I'm pretty sure, is 2-0. Throwing for Brilliance, try to get this second game off as fast as possible. It's supposed to start at 10. Looks like it'll start at 10:15 or 10:20. If they can get this out. Save Peretti what? Question mark. Bockley takes a strike. I wouldn't want to hit against Coleman Goodwin with 1 or 2 strikes. The dude is good. Joe Torre and the Arlesic family up here for the end of game 1. One to Bockley. I would say nothing good. Why would you throw something good? Hooks it foul.
Bockley's 2 for 3 today
Yeah.
in this game.
A couple of knocks, a home run. A guy that you don't want to pitch to, but you can't really pitch around. You got Trey Hunt on deck. Okay, Norman. The guy's been pitching. He was in the Pioneer League earlier in the season, released. He came here without a hesitation. He's been shoving. Ball away. I think he needs to keep that quick pace that he's got ever since he's slowed down, you know. Stay on him. Nobody wants to see this coming at you. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, it's violent coming at you. The smoother it is, the easier it is to see. Just whip that beard around, Galifianakis. Away. I want to walk him. Why can't I kill all these gnats? I don't know. Feels like a beer day, but it's not. Yeah, just talk to the umpire. We have the lineups ready for game 2, question mark? Sorry, I'm texting Ken Williams. Ken Williams is down there as the Japanese translator for Akimasa Yasuda on the Brilliant Sox. Ken's also our clubby, one of our clubbies with Anthony Walker and Matt. No.
Oh.
What's Reith's first name?
Owen.
Owen Reith. Owen. Wow, I've never called him by his name Owen. I don't really use the name Owen. Speaking of Owen, Chris Quitzer's in town. Owen Hart, stunt double. But Reith, Walker, and Williams, clubbies, awesome at it. Ken Williams on the field right now with his phone, trying to get game 2 set up as Bockley walks. Coleman can't finish the game. He's heated. Now, if I'm Brilliance here, I'm running for Bockley if I have somebody better to try to score. Because you want to try to tie this game here. And you got Moose on deck left, so 3 left-handed hitters possibly in the matchup for Coleman Goodman with Hunt at the dish. Game 2 lineup has just been sent in. Lampkin's going to DH in that one. Bockley's going to catch in that one. Peretti, I guess, not playing in that one. Oh, Trey Hunt. Line drive to third. Hen makes the play. The game is over. Somebody get that game ball, please. And that's what you got to do, though. You got to swing it against that guy. Road Warriors win. I'm going to open this, see if any of these gnats leave. Will it just fall down on me?
Shouldn't. This is not. We'll be probably slow.
All right, so we'll be back for game 2. Torrey and the Arlesic family. We're like the Brady Bunch.